Oh, thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Well now, ladies and gentlemen, I welcome the opportunity to speak to you tonight because I do have something on my mind and I would like to share it with you this evening. Let me begin by saying that it sickens me just to think about them doing it. Doing it not just at night, but also during the day when they think no one is watching. And you can always tell where they've been and what they've been doing by the disgusting things they leave behind. Here, there and everywhere, including places not far from here. There is evidence of their nefarious activities along at St Mary's Lighthouse and in the Bryadine car park, but 5 minutes walk from here. For no place is sacred. They do it just anywhere. And to be clear, when I say doing it, I don't mean furtive fornication. I do not mean lewd lasciviousness. There's plenty of that in Whitley Bay. No, when I say doing it, what they are a doing of is fly tipping. Fly tipping, that pestilential product of a certain section of the couldn't-care-less liberal society in which we live. Such bad behaviour, ladies and gentlemen, desecrates the environs of every town and village in the land, and you know it affects all of us. Not just in the way it offends the eye, but in the millions it costs to put the mess right. Now, we all produce waste. Some 400 million tonnes of it in the UK alone each year. And while much of this is processed in high-tech incinerators, a lot still ends up in landfill. And whatever we may think about landfilling, at least it's done with as much care as cost allows. There is, though, no excuse for fly tipping, because local councils make it easy for us to get rid of the stuff we don't want. I dare say we've all spent some time awaiting our law-abiding turn at the civic amenities site. It's a pleasant enough task on a Saturday morning. You meet all sorts of nice people there. So it makes me wonder why anyone would want to disfigure the hedgerows with hideous heaps of unwanted things. There is nothing so sickening as the sight of a soggy mattress surrounded by rotting rubbish in a field where wildflowers grow. So why does it happen? Well, it takes time and effort to get rid of the bulky household items. And of course, builders and the like have to pay an environmental charge when they go to the tip. And while most of them behave responsibly, some of them don't. They try to avoid the charges by fly tipping willy-nilly. And I'm not just talking about a bagful of household rubbish here, dumped in the corner of a farmer's field. No, it's old fridges, cookers, car tyres, and I've even seen piles of asbestos roofing. Now this presents the Environmental Agency with a huge task and an enormous bill running into millions. Ladies and gentlemen, sadly, we are obliged to share our earthly habitat with others who don't share our feeling for the natural beauty of the earth. Oh yes, they'll have had years of expensive state education, taught to care, taken part in litter campaigns and got little badges for it, had lessons in citizenship, but with no lasting effect. How do we get through to them? How do we change behaviour in individuals so deficient in consideration for others? I mean, apart from tying them down on a marble slab with electrodes to the head, my preferred option, you understand. It's an extreme